What's going on, guys? Welcome back once again. Picking up right where we left off at here in Treno. We did a little bit of grinding. Boosted ourselves up a couple levels here. Learned our abilities. Bought out what we could at the auction, so we're heading straight over here to the inn. And then we'll be able to hop down there and sail on over to Dr. Tot's house. Going to get the super soft right now. That's such a great insult. They offend my senses. Love that. What a lunatic. Anyways. Okay, so we're down here in Gargan. We do have a upcoming boss coming up pretty shortly. Normally he's not very difficult. I don't really see him being buffed up too much in this mod, so shouldn't have a whole lot to worry about. This area in particular is a good little grinding spot to level up quickly, so I'm gonna break away for a few minutes and just take a couple moments to boost us up a couple levels while we can. Okay, so we got a little bit of grinding out of the way. Shot up a couple levels here. I think this is a pretty comfortable level to be at. So, without further ado, let us press on. So we head out to this left little passage over here, I believe. We'll get this lever activated here, run back, and I think we can just head right on. I'm gonna talk to this guy real quick. Yep, yeah, we actually do have to hit the trigger over here. Yep, there we go. So basically, this is gonna call for an Uber. There's our Uber right there. And he circles around until we're able to stop it with this little feeding switch over here. Alright, continuing on. We got a nice little boss battle right up ahead of us. Like I said before, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm not really sure what's changed with him, what status things he can inflict, or how much more stronger he is. But we're gonna find out, though. Best thing you can do to prepare for this battle is to equip antibody on Dagger and Steiner, just to prevent poison. That's the one major status ailment this guy can inflict on you is poison, so. But at least we have Marcus in our party we're able to steal, so you want to steal a couple items from him. I think it's a bone wrist and some type of weapon. Either a staff or a fork, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, here we are. Quite bold of her to just run straight towards us. All right. So honestly, obviously Marcus is the weak link in our party. Not much we can do, especially you can't equip any, god damn, you can't really equip any abilities on him, so. But I think we're good to just finish this battle up here. I think we stole the 2 items. I'll try one more just in case things have changed. I don't know if, okay. I don't know if that's changed in the alternate fantasy mod with stolen items. Good grief. Well, we don't need him alive anyways. And you can see Steiner, I mean, that's normally how it is. Steiners can be pretty overpowering at this part, especially if you get the blood sword and get him up to a decent level. But I feel like we're still quite overpowered, even with the difficulty cranked up a little bit. Which is completely fine by me. He's probably going to be dead here shortly. I'll revive Marcus just for the hell of it. Not that it'll really matter. Yep. So, that was incredibly easy. Just about as easy as it normally would be. So I believe they mentioned sometime in this game, this part that we arrive right here, this is a very old secret entrance to Alexandria. I don't know if it was easily accessible to enemies or anybody back then, but that was used to these little gates that they have right up here were used to imprison the enemies or any intruders. So it's kind of cool to, if you pay attention to like a lot of the details in this game, they just explaining a lot of the history around things. I think that's pretty cool. That was always very interesting to me growing up. Yep, her ancestors built the place to keep the enemies from invading. Pretty cool. So these bastards are at it again. Those are always a couple of my least favorite characters in this game, I felt. Especially with the way their dialogue is, they just basically repeat what the other one says. Just in a different form. Alright, so we're done with that part. Real quick, I'm just going to take a quick moment. We will return back to Gizmaluke's Grotto. Just for one small little reason. I think we, between events, we obtained another Koopa Nut. Yeah, we got one down here, so we can go give this to this Moogle up here and receive an item. I'm not sure what item it is, but... Oh, it's just a tent. Okay. We did get another coral ring, though, in between. So one thing we could do, we could get a little crazy and have another go at the Grand Dragons. And I think we'd be a little more successful this time around, but we're not going to mess with it. The Garuda's got us up a high enough level previously, so technically we're pretty overpowered still, so... Couple more sequences where we'll have another opportunity to return there, and we'll have enough coral rings for the whole party. Then we can go back and just absolutely dominate the Grand Dragons if we wanted to. Okay, so here we are. We arrived at the Sandstorm of Cleyra. I always thought this was a very cool part of the game. Very cool little city. Has its own nice little backstory. Felt it was kind of short. It's basically, you know, with the way things occur, you're not going to be able to come back here, and I just feel that this part of the game is over a little too quickly. But we have a good little turn of events here in this point in the game, so... I do hope everyone is enjoying this so far. Whether you've whether you're a big fan of this game, you played it in its entirety or not, or you're new to it. I hope everyone's enjoying these videos so far. But yeah, especially this point in the game gets pretty epic, so make sure you stay tuned. There's a couple missable items, I believe, up here, so I want to try to remember to get these. That's an easy one right there. You can't really see it behind that tree there. Of course, I think we already have an ice staff, but we want to make sure we get every treasure chest in the game, though. In case I haven't mentioned it before, might have been in like the very first video, with the alternate fantasy mod, if anybody's aware of the Excalibur 2 challenge, we'll call it, that's a secret final weapon for Steiner, and normally there's only one way to attain that for him. You have to beat the game, you have to basically get to a certain point very late in the game, before like 12 hours, and you're able to get it. But normally it's quite the challenge. Quite the challenge, and it, you know, generally rushing through the game like that, it's very easy to miss out on a lot of other items and a lot of other things. You're gonna sacrifice a lot of things. Unless you're a hardcore veteran of the game, it's still quite a challenge. But So anyways, with the Ultimate Fantasy mod, there's a couple different ways you can get it now with that in place. So I think now with the Ultimate Fantasy mod, you can just get to that point of the game within like 14 to 16 hours and get most of the treasure chests. And I think you speak to Hades or something like that, I believe. Or you get, I don't know if it's the same exact point in the game, but they kind of make it a little easier for you. And I think the other alternative is just getting all the treasures and then getting to Hades, and then you can get it from him. I'll have to double check that, you know. So I apologize, correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody actually does know. But yeah, definitely, that's one cool thing is you won't really have to sacrifice anything. So we'll be able to obtain that in this playthrough. Like I said, this playthrough is going to be in its entirety. We're going to be going all the way through the game, doing all of the side quests. Try not to miss anything. Because we know that, you know, the battles, the enemies, stuff like that is changed up. I don't know what else is changed up. I certainly hope there's not any, like, treasure chests or anything changed up on us. That'll kind of suck if there is. I'll have to make sure I look ahead so I don't miss anything. I feel like I'm talking right now and I'm missing stuff. Could have sworn there was like magician shoes or something in this area. It might be in the next part though. But normally, that mithril fork that we stole from the Ravluvara, or whatever it's called, that snake in the Gargan tunnel. This would be still a pretty strong weapon for you to get. Because 42, you'd still be... Quina's attack power would still be way higher than everyone else's, but... If you heard me mention him a couple videos ago, what I did, I took advantage of a little time exploit with the frog catching sequence. So we were able to catch a good 24, 25, I believe. We were able to get the silver fork from Quail at the Q's Marsh, so That brings us up to 53, which... very high attack power for this point of the game. Like, Yellow Scarf, so... yep, we already have Millionaire. Whenever I have Quina in the party, I always like to have Millionaire equipped. Gives you double gil. Because I probably won't be using Quina a whole lot later on in the game, so the times I'm not using her, that's what we'll take advantage of that. Get all the money we can get. Oh, equip alert. I'm not too worried about back attacks, but I've noticed that they do occur way more often with Alternate Fantasy mod on. So that will keep us void from that. Alrighty. I just like to take a quick couple seconds. I'll try not to do this a whole lot and suck up a whole lot of time from these videos. I know you guys don't want to sit through that stuff, so I'll try to keep that to a minimum. I do like to keep these videos like just, you know, raw recording, you know, raw footage, just not try to cut a whole lot out of it, because I want people to experience, you know, some of the battles and get to see ahead of time, you know, what's different, what's changed with some of these mods, because I think that's a real cool and real important thing to see. I know a lot of people would normally cut out all that stuff, but like I said before, I'll try to cut out most of the random encounters, you know. I try to do the level grinding and stuff off screen, but keep a little bit in here for you guys to see any of the changes, like I said. I forgot that literally just connects right there. Okay. Is there one that we missed? Okay, no, we're good here. Okay. You know, I know this game in and out. I've played it at least, literally probably a couple hundred times growing up. Still going to be taking my time though. You might see me doing a little bit of backtracking or running through a door a couple different times, just because I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Like I said, I don't know what's changed in this Alternate Fantasy mod, so we don't want to miss anything, any little thing here and there. I still feel like we're missing a treasure chest, because I know you get like a magician shoes or something around here, but I don't know if it was back there or not. I think we can turn off speed boost for this spot right here. Now, this is kind of touchy. You can... I don't know if you could skip past that one. Oh, yeah, you can. There we go. Oh. I turned speed boost on right when I did that, so it wasn't even registering as I was mashing the button. And you still get back attacked. And if you're like a regular or like lower level in the game at this point, I think these sand scorpions and these sand golems, they are pretty good source of experience points if you're doing some level grinding. See if I can... I have a really finicky controller here. I just had to get a new one. So the analog sticks in particular just are trash. There we go. Perfect. It's like just the smallest little flick of the analog stick, and it like kind of over exaggerates any of the movements. Okay, I got past that. I apologize for this little... You can see this little screen frame jitter thing going on with the borders. I really don't know how to go about that, because that's something with the I don't know if it's in the config files or just the normal, if it's a Moguri mod thing, or if it's even just something with the monitor or something I'm using. Because I've changed some of the settings before to try to get around it, but I still get it. I feel like right here it's supposed to like adapt as you move, and then it like kind of switches. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I apologize if anybody's, you know, that messes with anybody. Hopefully we can address that sometime soon. This is a good enemy to encounter here. We already have the ability White Wind. But yeah, you would normally... This would be a good spot. You can, with Quina, you can bump this guy's HP down a little bit and then make sure you eat him with Quina, and you can learn. That's such an annoying move. Yeah, you can learn White Wind from him. I just wanted to see if there's anything good we can steal from him first. Not too detrimental that we encounter him. Holy shit. Oh shit, I'm getting a little concerned now. We get wiped out accidentally, you know. Well, there's some experience points for Quina. Not that she needed them. Anywho. Alright, pressing on here. Okay. Yeah, I did have another thing weird going on that I kind of messed up. Before anybody, I don't know if anybody was going to catch this in a previous video, but I wanted to point it out. I didn't intend to do anything. I wasn't cheating or doing anything goofy. What I did here, complete accident. I was going in the config file somewhere, because I remember back in the day you could use a hex editor. If anybody is following me, if anybody knows anything about that, I was going in the hex editor to just try to change the AP multiplier for Quina, just so she can learn her abilities slightly faster. Nothing too crazy. And the value of whatever I changed actually enabled her to have all these abilities, and I couldn't get rid of it. So, just in case anybody's gonna try and call me out, you know, call me a cheater or anything, you know, that's what happened there. That was completely unintentional. It was an accident. Either way, I don't really use all this stuff as it is, so it's really not that big of a deal. Looking at it though, these two abilities right here, I noticed these are completely new to the game, so that's actually pretty cool. I did use this on first battle with Beatrix and Burmecia, But yeah, that's just in case anybody caught this and was like, what the hell? Is this a normal thing? I don't think this is a normal thing you learn normally with her. I'm not sure. Probably won't really use it though. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this legit of a playthrough as I can. Clara is very bright with the reshade turned on. And this spot and this room in particular looks very beautiful with the Moguri mod. Aw. Poor Vivi. So now we're going to be heading straight into a boss battle with the antlion now. Don't really know what to expect, other than he has a couple moves. He's pretty strong. He would normally inflict trouble on a party member, and then when you hit that party member, it inflicts damage to the rest of the party. So there's that, and then he also has a sandstorm move that takes everyone down to like extremely low hit points, so might be something to worry about. We're gonna save our game real fast just to be safe, because we don't know how bad he's actually buffed up this time around. Their party here. So what kind of sucks, I think normally we would have the ability, Bright Eyes, which prevents being blinded. I'm pretty sure we normally have it. This time around we don't have it at this point in the game. So that's gonna suck a little bit. Just because the Antlion, when he uses that Sandstorm move, that's gonna be one of the status ailments it inflicts upon us. We see an old face here, Prince Puck. Haven't seen him in quite a while. Kind of cool how they incorporate him back into the story in the middle of it. You really want to steal a couple of the items that this guy has this time around. He has the gold helm, which is... I don't think you get this till very late in the second disc, or about the third disc area. Normally I wouldn't give a damn about what he just did, but I don't know how strong his physical attack's going to be, so I'm going to get right on that and use an anointment. Oh shit, yep. Forgot to cast Raise Wind. Dead. Just like that. There we go. Normally that can take some time to steal too, but you want to make sure you get it though. Here we go. Shit. Happened so quickly. Good grief. Oh, that's kind of annoying. We just casted Berserk on him. Now the battle's over though, so not too bad that time around. Just gotta play it safe. So after taking care of that antlion, we found out, we've been informed that Alexandria is on their way up here.